Hey, Nicole. Welcome back to Peter's English Lab. How are you today? You look a bit tired.
Oh, hello, Peter. Yes, I'm a little tired today. I didn't sleep well last night, but I'm happy to be here. How about you?
I'm great. Thank you. I had a very early start today. I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning because I wanted to try something new.
5 o'clock. That is so early. Why did you do that? Did you have to work, or was it just for fun?
I read an article about daily routines in different countries. Some people love starting their day very early, and I wanted to see how it feels.
That's interesting. I know that people in Nordic countries like Sweden and Norway start their workdays very early. They do this to get more daylight.
Yes, that's exactly right. In the winter, they don't have many hours of sun, so they start work at 7 or 8 in the morning to finish early.
That sounds like a good idea. If they finish work at 3 or 4 in the afternoon, they can have a lot of free time. They can go home and spend time with their families or do sports outside.
Exactly. But for me, waking up at 5 is really hard. I feel like a zombie right now, and I really need a big cup of coffee.
I understand. I'm not a morning person either. I prefer to sleep until 8, have a slow breakfast, and then start my day.
Yes, everyone has a different rhythm. For example, my friend lives in Spain, and his daily routine is completely different from mine or yours.
Oh, tell me about Spain. I love Spain. Do they really have the midday siesta there? Or is that just a story?
No, it is very real. My friend works in a small office in Seville. He starts his work at 9 in the morning, but then, at 2 in the afternoon, everything stops.
Really? Does the office close at 2? What do they do during that time?
Yes, the office closes from 2 until 5. People go home, have a big lunch with their family, and then they take a short nap. That nap is the siesta.
That sounds amazing. I love taking naps. But don't they have to finish work very late if they stop for 3 hours?
Yes, they do. They go back to the office at 5 and work until 8 or 9 in the evening. It's a long day, but they have that big break in the middle.
Wow, 8 or 9 in the evening is very late. When do they eat dinner?
They eat dinner very late. My friend usually eats dinner at 10 or 11 at night, and then he goes to sleep around midnight.
11 at night. That's almost my bedtime. If I eat at 10, I can't sleep because my stomach is too full.
I know, right? It's very difficult to get used to it. But the weather in Spain is very hot in the summer, so it is too hot to work in the afternoon. The siesta makes a lot of sense for them.
Yes, the climate is very important for our routines. In hot countries, people want to stay inside during the hottest part of the day to save energy.
It really is. Another country with a similar routine is Greece. Have you ever been to Greece?
No, I haven't, but I would love to go. Do they also have a midday break?
Yes, they do. They call it mezzameri. It is the afternoon quiet time. Between 2 and 5 in the afternoon, it is actually against the law to make loud noises in some places.
Really? Against the law? That is amazing. So you cannot play loud music or use noisy machines?
Exactly. It is a time for rest and quiet. People respect this rule because everyone wants to sleep or relax in the shade.
I think that is a wonderful rule. In our city, there is always noise. You hear cars, construction, and people talking all day long. It is hard to find a quiet moment.
I agree. Sometimes I feel like our cities never sleep. It is very stressful for our brains.
Yes, it is. What about South America? I heard that Brazil has some interesting daily routines.
Yes, in Brazil, because it is so warm, many people take 2 or 3 showers every day. They take one in the morning, one when they get home from work, and sometimes another one before bed.
That makes sense. If you live in a hot place, you want to feel fresh. But what about their working hours?
Their working hours are usually from 8 or 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening, but they also love to meet friends after work for a cold drink. They call it happy hour.
That sounds very social. I think people in Latin America are very warm and friendly. They like to spend time together.
They definitely do. For them, relationships and family are very important. Work is important, but it is not the only thing in life.
That is a very healthy way to live. Sometimes we forget to enjoy life because we are too focused on our jobs and our chores.
I agree. In cold countries like the UK or Germany, the daily routine is different. People don't take long breaks. They usually eat lunch quickly at their desks.
That doesn't sound very relaxing at all. I don't like eating lunch at my desk because I need a break from my computer screen.
Me too. In Germany, many people have a short lunch break, maybe 30 minutes, but they finish work around 5 in the afternoon, which is quite early.
That's good because they can have a long evening. They can go to the gym, cook a nice meal, or see friends before it gets too late.
Yes, they have a special word for it. They call it Feierabend. It means the free time after work, and it is a very important part of their day.
That's a great word. I think we need a word like that in English. For me, my free time starts at 6, but I often think about work, even when I'm not there.
It's very hard to stop thinking about work. What about other parts of the world? Do you know anything about daily routines in Asia, like in Japan?
Yes, I read about Japan. People there work very hard and have very long days. They often stay at the office until 8 or 9, or even later.
Yes, I heard that too. Sometimes they don't get home until 10 or 11. It sounds very tiring and stressful.
It does, but they also have some interesting habits. For example, some people take short naps at their desks during the day, and it is not seen as lazy.
Oh, really? That's the opposite of here. If I sleep at my desk, my boss gets very angry with me.
Yes, but in Japan, it shows you are tired because you worked so much. It is quite interesting how different cultures look at the same thing in different ways.
That is so true. In some cultures, sleeping during the day is good, and in others, it is bad. What about Mexico? I think they have a similar routine to Spain.
Yes, they do. In Mexico, lunch is the main meal of the day, and it is very important. They eat it with their family, and they take their time.
I love that. Lunch should be a happy time with other people. I don't like eating alone in a hurry.
Me neither. In Italy, they also have a long lunch break. Some shops close for a few hours in the afternoon so workers can go home.
Yes, I remember going to Italy last year. I wanted to buy some fruit at 3 in the afternoon, but all the shops were closed. I was so confused.
That is very common there. You have to buy your food in the morning or wait until the evening when they open again.
I learned my lesson. After that day, I always bought my lunch early. It was a good lesson about traveling and learning local customs.
It's always good to learn how other people live. It makes us think about our own lives and how we spend our time.
Yes, it does. If you could choose any daily routine from another country, which one would you choose?
That's a good question. I think I would like the Nordic routine in the summer because I love the long sunny afternoons. What about you?
I think I would like that too. But what about the winter? In the winter, it gets dark very early there, sometimes around 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, I forgot about that. That doesn't sound very fun. I don't like the dark, cold days.
Me neither. In the winter, I would prefer the Spanish routine because Spain has more sun, even in the cold months.
That's a great plan. We can live in Sweden in the summer and Spain in the winter. We would have the perfect year.
That sounds like the perfect life. We would always have the best daily routine and the best weather.
Yes, we would. But back to reality. What is your favorite part of your daily routine right now?
My favorite part is the morning. I like the quiet time before everyone else wakes up. I can drink my tea and read a book in peace.
That sounds very peaceful. My favorite part is the evening, when I can cook a nice dinner and watch a movie to relax.
That is nice too. It is so important to have a good end to the day.
Yes, it is. We both have routines that help us feel good. We just need to make sure we don't rush too much.
Exactly. Well, Nicole, thank you for this chat today. I really enjoyed talking about daily routines with you.
Me too, Peter. It was very interesting. I hope you enjoy your day and get some rest.
Thank you. You too. See you next time.